Welcome back, watch fans. On the wrist today is the Submariner Steel Gold, the King Tut. This is the Rehaut, that's right, the engraved, the very highly desirable watch, which, by the way, yours truly, the Colonel, will be in Miami at the Miami Beach show on Sunday. That's right, on Sunday I will be there, and this watch will be available for sale while I'm in Miami. I'll be there Friday till Sunday, $12,500 yours, or I'm considering any trade. I'm particularly interested in vintage pieces now, but let's talk about why I'm really doing this video. Now, my nephew Kino is telling me that a certain Puerto Rican gentleman in Miami named Mr. Miyagi is under investigation by the FBI. That's right, Mr. Miyagi. You've seen this Puerto Rican gentleman. He looks like a homosexual hairdresser from Beverly Hills, with that nice white hair and like a goatee, with the Ferrari baseball cap and the hoodies. You see him, he does the videos at home with that those 1980s Art Deco posters that him and his one of his nephews stole from some old lady's house in Boca Raton. Well, Mr. Miyagi is under investigation by the FBI for fraud. That's right, for fraud. He's been defrauding consumers by posting the same goddamn videos over and over again. That's right. He posts the same videos about the watch market being dead over and over again. Unbelievable but true. He recycles the same content, sometimes only a few days apart, and this is a crime against humanity. Now, the FBI will be arresting Mr. Miyagi, the Puerto Rican Mr. Miyagi, in Miami this week, and I highly advise you to be very careful when you're watching some of these YouTube Hucklebuck boiler room busted down channels. Now, interestingly, Mr. Miyagi has been talking about China, as Donald Trump would say, China. Oh, by the way, ROLEX Submariner. Did I show you this ROLEX Submariner? I color coordinate everything. It's like this is the Fontainebleau Hotel here in Las Vegas, and of course, this is highly appropriate. No, Submariner, stainless gold blue. And you do have a gold blue theme. I think this is the King Tut. Should be the official watch of the Fontainebleau Hotel. Now, I'm not a big fan of this place. I think this is a little bit, whatever. Anyway, let's get back to Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi has been telling his victims, viewers, that the Chinese, that's right, the China, is having some serious economic problems, and this is impacting the watch market. Now, let me give you some insight as a professional economist, as a full-time professional economist, an aristocrat, a man of wealth and taste, and what else? Yes. So my insight into China is this. There's actually a very interesting article in the Wall Street Journal today about that the young people, and they've had a couple of articles like this before. This has been going on for a while. The young people in China, the Chinese, as Donald Trump would say, China, they're not so much interested in materialism anymore. That's right, they are not interested in materialism anymore, and so they're doing something called lying flat, or let it rot, as they call it. These Chinese, they come up with all these crazy expressions, but basically they're not motivated. These kids, they're not interested in consumer stuff. They're bored with consumerism and stuff like Rolex. They're not interested in that anymore. They're interested in spirituality. There's a spiritual awakening. They want, they realize this is all bullshit, right? And look, here's what that means, my friends. Here's what it means long term for you. And this is, I'm being very serious for about 30 seconds here, so while I am serious, please pay close attention. Things happen, markets move at the margins, okay? Markets are affected by what happens at the margins, and now China is about 1 billion consumers plus, and they love Rolex, or they did love Rolex, but what's going to happen now is that China is, once they become not as consumerist, once they, become more spiritual. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah, they're basically not as interested in consumer bullshit anymore. What's going to happen is all you need is a certain percentage of them, okay, at the margin, to stop buying Rolex, okay, so that demand, once that demand evaporates, that's going to have a serious effect on Rolex, right? Because in the last, let's call it 10 years, a lot of the demand has been driven by China. Okay, a lot of the demand in the watch market has been driven by China. Not a little, but a lot. Okay, like certain companies, their whole business is based on China, like Piaget, etc. And what this means, my friends, what this really means is, I don't know if you can see this beautiful, magnificent blue dial. What this really means is that as these marginal buyers evaporate, prices are going down. Okay, and this is going to be a long-term trend. This is not a short-term thing. So my thesis is that prices will be dropping back to like 2017 levels in the next few months. Okay, in the next few months we're going to see prices back to 2017, 2018 levels for Rolex, specifically Rolex, some other models as well, but Rolex is for sure going to be dropping. So get ready. We're going back to discount. That's right. The discount is going to be back. We're going to be seeing prices at ADs. By the way, just so you know, all the stuff about the wait list, blah 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 blah. Listen, they got models, okay? They got plenty of inventory in stock, okay? It's a scam, okay? The Swiss have been scamming you, okay? They're scammers. That's what the Swiss are. They've always been scammers, okay? And what they're doing, these crafty Swiss, these cheese eaters, what they're doing is they've been pumping out millions of Rolex, okay? And by the way, it's not a joke. Sometimes I exaggerate things a little bit, if we're having a little bit of fun. This is all for entertainment purposes. This is not investment advice. But I've been saying that they have been producing full capacity, okay? They're going at full capacity, millions of Rolex produced every year. And this thing about, we have no inventory, blah, blah, blah. They have stuff sitting in safes, okay? They've had stuff sitting in safes for the last year. They're trying to control the market because they know what's coming, okay? They know what's happening in China. This is a fugazi, okay? It's a scam, okay, guys? The Rolex people are very, very smart, okay? They are basically grifters, okay? They are grifting you. They're grifting you with this, there's no supply. No, believe me, there's plenty of supply, okay? And what's going to happen is, see, what they're doing is they're kind of letting it kind of slowly drift into the market, That's why people all of a sudden, they're getting the call. Like it's like a favor. Like they're doing you a big favor by taking your money for a watch that costs $500 to make, and they sell it for 15 grand. Listen, guys, there's super clothes coming out that are beautiful. I mean, the super clothes are really good for a couple $100. So that tells you exactly how much a Rolex really costs, okay? Now, I believe that the prices will be going down probably in the next, I told you, the big tsunami is going to be happening in February, March. Again, the holiday season was dead, okay? Inventory is piling up, and that inventory is going to have to be released into the market. Now, we're going to be seeing the prices have a sharp decline in the next 60 to 90 days. 60 to 90 days, prices will be collapsing, and we're going to see discounts at ADs, authorized dealers of Rolex and Rolex, by May. That's right, by May of 2024, you will get any Rolex at a discount, except for maybe Daytonas. Daytonas may have you know, like a 1 month waiting list or some bullshit like that. That's the way it is, my friends. Now, again, vintage beautiful models like this is going to be highly desirable. Again, this has the rehaut, the engraving. I don't know if you can see it, the engraved. This is a transition dial. That's right, the transition. And what this means is it's going to be highly, highly collectible very, very soon. Highly, highly collectible. But I'm willing to let this go for $12,500 right now. Or if you have a very interesting trade of a vintage Patek, Audemars Piguet, or what else? Anything but Rolex. I'm not that interested in Rolex, to be honest. Maybe a JLC perpetual calendar. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. So, yeah, I'll be in Miami at the Miami Beach Antiques show. The Colonel will be there. And yes, prices for Rolex is going down. The Puerto Rican Mr. Miyagi will be arrested by the FBI. He will be brought to justice for defrauding YouTube consumers with his redundant videos, posting the same video 3 times or more. I mean, this is a true crime against humanity. And you know, he's out there pretending like he's your friend, and he's not. He's a grifter. He's a huckster. He's a hucklebuck tomato can. He's a tomato can crayon eating a window licker. And you see those boxes in his videos. You see those boxes of Rolex boxes. They're stacking up behind him on that desk behind him, the Mr. Miyagi desk. He's got boxes of Rolex. Maybe those boxes are fake. I don't know. Maybe they're super clones that he's selling on eBay. I have no idea. It's unbelievable but true. Unbelievable. Gentlemen, let me tell you something. The only truth you're going to get is on this channel. This is the 100% honest truth channel, okay? This is no hucklebuck nonsense. Now, let me wrap up by saying if you would like a review of your watch collection, now this is for a limited time only, this is going to be free, okay? And then it won't be free, but for now you will have a collection by a review of your collection by the Colonel. The Colonel will be reviewing your collection, no charge, and send an email to brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com, and it'll be going up on the channel like you've seen some of them. Now, yeah, so let's end up on this note. The watch market is the trend for the next few years is lower. Okay, the bubble, the hot air has left the balloon. The hot air has left the balloon. The Chinese were the marginal buyers. The buyers who really moved the needle. Okay, the Chinese, the Chows, they were moving the needle. And now they are lying flat. They're letting it rot. All those young people. That's right. There's a lot of them. Okay, just ask these gentlemen here. They'll tell you. They'll tell you what the deal is. They're not buying Rolex. Yeah, they had enough. They're moving on to, like, I don't know, Confucianism or something. They're not interested in the material values of the West, the shallow materialism, the empty materialism peddled by the gnomes of Switzerland. Okay, so that means that there's going to be plenty of Rolexes. And again, the super factories, the gigafactories, they are going into production. Even the one on Epstein Island, that one is going into production. And the child labor will be cranking out those Rolexes using the Chinese parts and all that good stuff. So guys, don't be tomato cans, don't be window lookers and crayon eaters. Okay, the prices will be going much lower. They're going to be dropping faster than bathhouse Barry's pants in a Chicago bathhouse. Okay, now if you don't know what that means, look it up. Okay, gentlemen, again, if you want to watch review, make sure to send your photos to brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. The address is in the video description below. And of course, make sure you put all your info in there, and you'll get a full professional opinion of how you too can potentially, become an aristocrat, a Rolex King Tut wearing aristocrat like the Colonel. Okay, it's not easy. This is not easy. Somebody has to do this. But look, guys, this is a professional video. Don't try these stunts at home.